Oh, whoa, I didn't even know it was 11 o'clock. Okay, welcome back to Free Fall Friday. It is time for memes and movers. This is Miss V to my right.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. Please be active on the chat as usual. Ask us anything, and we would really appreciate if you smash the like button. Prad, how's your trading day going?
I'm trying to open up the YouTube chat right now. I didn't even know it was 11 o'clock. But
No
yeah, my day's
worries.
great, Miss V. How's your day?
My day was wonderful. I have a new spot for the morning show today. I really like that, but didn't really have a chance to trade today. Keeping an eye on Tesla, so probably will trade live with you guys.
All right, so let's show my trades today. Very sleeper day for me, and I mean that because I didn't really want to do a lot of trading, but here I am doing somewhat of what I do best, which is picking tops and trying to paper hands my way out of it. So I was watching RIVN. RIVN, broke through 111 off the open, and then came back through right away. So it went as high as I think 111.26, and then because it was around 111.26, came back down immediately. Took that short on the way down. I think my price was around 110.50. Rode it all the way down, so that was about $4 risk to reward or so. That was great. And when it came back, I started scaling back in, and we're back in that short. We're riding it back down. We took a couple profit targets on the way down once again, and now we're $2 in the money. Rivian being my #1 stock today, one of my only stocks that I've been trading really. And these lines at the bottom are basically my profit targets, and that line over there is to get back into more size if Rivian wants to go back up. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing with this stock, as long as it's gonna keep giving me those opportunities. Another stock that I did trade today, two of my only stocks that I traded today, is Rivian and Moderna. So Moderna, obviously, I was watching it the whole day, but I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my bear mentality that I have on Moderna. Obviously, you need to learn to put those mentalities away when there's a catalyst that's showing you it wants to go up. I could not bring it in me to put it away. I was only looking for the short opportunities, so I let the 326 long go. I let the 340, the 330 long go, and both of those long opportunities were absolutely phenomenal today. If you took those longs, you got multiple dollars in the money. And then for 340 is where I was practically looking for a short, and horrible time to get in on the short. I could have gotten over here. I could have gotten over here, made multiple dollars multiple times, but I don't know why I decided to do it this time. I got out near 335, 336, and the fact that Moderna bounced in front of 335, holding that trend line that it created not too long ago, I was like, all right, Prad, it's gonna break 340 this time. Don't try to get in front of the train, as your trainers always tell you, as Neil always says, don't catch don't jump in front of a train or whatever. So got out of there, did not try to short it. Now we're looking for I should have taken that 342 long, because again, it gave you a couple opportunities to take that 342 long, and you should have risked that 335 break if you went that long. And I think, Moderna has a chance to go to 350 today, or even 400. Why not? Low volume day, yeah, not enough time left for the market, yeah. But I'm just going to throw out random numbers out there because this stock is up 26 goddamn percent. Like, come on, man. But yeah, all in good news and good catalyst. So 350, looking for that 350 coming up. Rivian is flushing, so I did catch my profit target on the way down. We are breaking VWAP. I still have my targets out there. So this is how I'm actually learning to not FOMO or not exit. I remember having this conversation with you guys, and I'm actually having that conversation right now with one of our trainees in Discord. It is basically about how to learn to stick to your stops. I used to be that trader. As soon as the stock turns even $10 against me in my unrealized gain, I would close my position. I'm still am that trader. There's a reason why you guys call me paper hands Prad, but this is me on my pursuit to learn more, to be able to actually not be paper hands and be a little bit of the diamond hand side. So I have my stops out, I have my targets out. I'm not touching the stock. Even if the stock turns around on me, completely around on me, I'm gonna let it stop me out instead of paper handsing my trade just to realize my profit. So this is my little example for you guys on how I'm trying to get better on that side. Vapor hands, yes, vapor hands indeed. I like that one too. I closed the short on MMTR way too early. So there we go. That's what we're talking about. Another key thing that Greg and I we're talking about is like learn to hold 10 shares. I know 10 shares isn't much. It's not gonna do much for people. 10 shares is kind of sleeper, kind of boring. But just if you can just learn to hold 10 shares and then slowly scale that up along with your strategy. If you can learn to hold 10 shares till the end of the day, the next day you can hold 20. The next day you can hold 40. The next day you can hold 80. Obviously, you're kind of doubling it. This is not the way you want to be doing it. Maybe 10%, 15% more than the last day. So if you can, slightly keep increasing your, or not even day by day, by week, you keep increasing 10 to 15% of how much you can hold. You can slowly maximize your profits, and you will never get into that zone where you're complaining about I let my short go too early, or I let go, or my long go too early. So you can get that habit formed into you.
Prad, are you aware of NRXP today? Crazy move to the upside and halted right now.
Yeah, let's go check out NRXP. NRXP was previously halted to... Actually, it's been halted. It hasn't even opened up. Whoa, what the... what the heck is going on? All right, cool. NRXP, yeah, it's been halted for a while. And so we have this over here. Let me just... who cares? Just ignore the WNW. Just look for the thing right here. NRXP, it said it wanted to open around $9, but it was gonna... It's come down since then. It's now around $8 or so. There's... looks like still an imbalance. I don't know where my imbalance went. I can't see the buy side or the sell side for some reason. Oh, duh, because it says size and then buy or sell. So there's a sell side imbalance of 1K size right now, and the pair volume is 164,000 shares. How much did Brandon say the float was? Do you remember, Miss V?
NRXP?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Looks like this window has crashed, so we'll just close this guy for now. Okay, cool.
Short interest 2%.
Short interest 2%, but the float?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, NRXP open, and it wants to halt right back up into the next price right here. So 720. I think it opened around $8, went down towards 720. Fake halted on the way down. Now ripping to the top side. NRXP. Wow, that fake halt to the downside at 720. Now ripping back to the high side. Let's see if we can break to that $8. What's the high? $8.40. It halted at 8, went down to 720, went as high as 840. Now trying to battle between $7 and $8. Let's see if we're gonna crack $7 to the downside. There's some size there that protected it from going too low again. 720 was where it wanted to halt, and it stopped, and size it at 7. Let's see if we can crack that 7 size to the bottom and start going lower to like $4 or so where it halted, or is it going to use that size on the $7 to just rip to the top side, go higher and higher and higher? Real quick, while this is going, let me just figure out how to do this for us. That way we can look at this, we can pull this up, close that, go new single chart window, and NRXP. It's a 21 million float, guys. All right, let's go into NRXP. There we go. It did come back above. So $7 ended up holding. It's going back through $8 halt. I'm going to try to take this a little bit, see if they're going to give it to me. It's going to halt for sure. So I'm just going to try getting some size. They're going to give it to me. Come on. I'm throwing every single inverse gateway, and they're not going to give it to me. Cool. That's exactly what Neil just said from the other side of the room. They're not going to give me any say. I think I threw like 5 gateways out there, and they didn't want to give me a single one. So it halted at $8.25. This time, however, it does not want to open much higher than the last indication. Last time it said it wanted to open at 9. It came down to 8. This time it halted at 8.25, and the indication again went to 9. So I'm seeing maybe there's a big time seller at $9 that they need to pair off. I don't know. I'm just going off of a theory, not something that I've tested before, not something that I've seen play out before. But the fact that we pinged 9 on 2 halts now, and we're coming off of that 9, could be that there's some sort of a barrier at that price. So let's see when we open up, and if we go test that $9, and if we just completely start getting rejected off that 9 to the downside. Of course, if we break off that 9, maybe that's going to be a beautiful long that no one ever expected. NRXP. Let's go check out if I can see any size over here. But not size, I mean levels. Obviously, this is the day chart and looks like all-time high is a pretty ridiculous number of 76.99, and we're currently trading around $8 or so. VPOC is basically volume point of control. It indicates where most of the volume was transacted, and according to the all-time chart, most of the volume was transacted at $11.67. So that could also be a key level to keep your eye on. So let's just say 11.50. If 9 breaks, 11.50 is what I'm saying. MRNA, wow, man, I did say MRNA will break 340. I should have just taken that long. I don't know why. I said 326. I should have taken that. Why? I don't know. And I said 330. I should have taken that. I don't know. Just can't force myself to take longs, but only short. This is such a bad mentality, and I urge people to not think this way. I don't know why, but I can only look for shorts on MRNA, and it has stopped me from making about 26% today. Like, look at this move on the upside. Absolutely ridiculous. You guys have heard Neil talk about the 350 level, which is obviously a very key significant level on MRNA for God knows how long. So as soon as we get back to that price, hopefully we get back to that price and it's not a rejection of 348.27. That way I can get some size, get short, write it down to maybe 340, get a nice $10 reward on a $1 risk.
Prad, have you typed anything on the chat yet?
I believe not.
Yeah, because people want to tag you.
There's that good? Did you see what I just keyboard mashed?
I am actually looking at the chat. I would see a message from you.
Looking fresh, Prad. Thank you, Mr. Owl, Secret Owl, Mr. OVO himself. All right, Zoom. Someone called out Zoom. What did they say about Zoom? Let me just scroll up a little bit. Why is Roblox selling off? We can go check Roblox in a bit. Where's the Zoom comment? Oh, you said Zoom ? Okay, yeah, let's go check out Zoom. I was talking to Jude Fernando, and Jude Fernando, took that 220 long. I missed out that opportunity, so that was probably my long entry right there. If it does end up going there, we'll obviously look for that long, and if it ends up going near 226 or where VWAP is, we'll see if we can get a short entry, obviously in front of 225, 226. So that's what we're looking for. We got a spammer. Report him. Okay, so back to NRXP real quick. NRXP, so Zoom is kind of come down a little bit, so that's good. Maybe we can get that 220 long. Okay, now back to NRXP. NRXP is still halted, I'm going to guess, and it wants to open around $8.25. So it halted at $8.25. It wants to open at $8.25. So I really want to see how the stock behaves around $9. QQQ is flushing. Great. That means I'm even more excited for my RIVN short, which is actually turning around a little bit. But yeah, I'm not going to add it at 110, 110. I'm not going to add it at 110. I'm going to wait for that 111, 112. My stop is 112, so I'm going to look to get in front of 111. I'm okay risking $1. So anywhere between 111 to 112, we'll get back into that RIVN short. MRNA again. Yeah, we'll go to MRNA. MRNA back to 350 almost, so that's good. Let's start throwing some orders at 349 exactly, and then we'll risk that whole $1 to the top side of 350, and 350 breaks. Obviously, we'll be out of that because MRNA very easily could just go to 400 today. I don't know what's going to stop it except for, itself. I don't know if short sellers are going to jump in, and actually, let's go check it out right now of what the buying to selling ratio is on MRNA for the current day. Let me just turn off that indicator, put that down there, go to 1 day, and I need to also turn this one off. Okay, cool. So notice how there's not really much selling compared to buying. 46K selling compared to 304K buying at 344. At 346.41, there's about 372K to 39K selling. So the ratios of buying to selling is so crazy that I'm not gonna expect people to short the random numbers in between, except for the extreme highs at I don't know 350, 340s, 400s or so, and that's why I don't want to be just taking random entries on this. 348 would have been great. 348.98. So yeah, I kind of haggled 2 pennies, but what I'm trying to say is I'm not gonna chase the entry under 349 way too hard. I like CELH in front of 65 for a long term. CELH. Miss V, you want to come in at any time? Feel free.
Absolutely.
We have any earnings? I'm joking.
Li Auto on Monday.
That's the Chinese one?
Yeah. EV maker.
Chinese. Have you seen what's going on with Chinese stocks today?
Crashed?
Yeah. So what China did is yesterday, I believe it was yesterday. You know what DIDI is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that they want DIDI off the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh.
So they're messing with DIDI again. They're messing with the Chinese stocks again. So, I'm short MRNA. But yeah, they're messing with the market again, Miss V. China.
Travel stocks.
China. Yeah, travel stocks also down big time. All right, so we are short MRNA. MRNA is we are exactly 349 short. I'm not gonna take more. We're risking the whole dollar for 350. The higher day is 349.46. Obviously, someone as smart as Neil or Sean would probably wait for a bigger risk to reward entry, but I'm okay giving it $1 risk for the same equal reward, and that's something we're looking to take here. Let's see if we can ride it all the way down to 345 or lower. I kind of want to take profits before that, because if I don't, I'm kind of being greedy. But we'll see how the tape is looking like. I'm seeing a lot of under 100 share prints, so let me just filter that so we don't see that anymore, and we actually get a more clear picture of what's actually going on over here. Currently, we are out of the money slightly just because of where the offer is, but if you look at the bids, we're kind of 30 cents or so in the money. And for Rivian short, $2 in the money. Let's go. I need to just throw out a stop here just to be safe. All right, that should be good. NRXP is now open. Let's go check out NRXP. NRXP, like I said, it opened. Oh, did it open under the halt price? It looks like it opened at $8 according to the locator, but that could be wrong. Let me just check real quick. I can't really figure it out. The candles are so all over the place, but yeah, it looks like it did open, and like I said, the $9 barrier is still acting as a top. $8.89 being the high a day currently. We're coming down to test VWAP, which is around $7.80, and obviously let's see how the stock behaves at $7. That's the point that it bounced off of to go to the top side, so we need to see how the stock behaves at $7. Does it get rejected? Does it break through it and go lower, or does it once again find support and just rip to the top side and then go test $9? So 7 to 9 is the range I'll be looking for on NRXP. But obviously, I don't trade stocks like these. These are recipes for disaster for me. If you have a profitable setup, then obviously that's something that you should always go for. If you have a good risk to reward, a profitable setup on it, then you always go for that.
Brad, not only Chinese and travel stocks around, Bitcoin at 54,000.
No.
And as we were discussing, we're long holders. That's why we don't worry that much.
Fair.
Anyways, it's just a
That's a good
opportunity
point.
to buy deep. But maybe we can take a look at Mara or Bitcoin in general.
I didn't even look at crypto. Thank you, Miss V, for telling me and making my weekend just a little bit more worse. No,
Sorry.
You're good.
It's Black Friday.
Black Friday. But yeah, look, I guess it's a Black Friday sale on crypto. Time to buy it up.
Yeah.
Deals, baby, deals everywhere. NRXP did halt on the way down at 745. Let's see what the locator is showing, and then we'll jump over to Mara. So there you go. $7 exactly is what's pinging. And I think just because it's pinging $7 and my idea for that $7 barrier is kind of playing out, I think that's the same reason why that $9 barrier is also playing out. So we'll see if both theses come out to be true. MRNA now $1 in the money. I still don't want to take profits on it yet because Prad is stupid. All right, let's go over to Mara. Let's go to Mara. I'm just putting myself down a little bit because why am I not taking profits? I should be. Let's go quickly check MARA, and then we gotta go start taking profits on MRNA. MARA over here is obviously on the down move, down 7% overall, and just not having a good day because of the crypto move. The cryptos are obviously what was it, 8% down on BTC?
Yep.
Yeah, 8% on BTC, 8% on Doge, 12% on Shiba, 8% also on Cardano. So kind of just not having a good day for overall crypto. Let me also look at Riot. Let's go to Riot and see what Riot's looking like. Almost similar moves on Riot. SOS we can take also. I think SOS on here. There we go. And then we can lastly go to Coinbase. SOS not really having a similar move, but also, you know, not really having a lot of volume for a penny, or not a penny stock, for a dollar stock. Let's go to Coinbase last but not least, and then we'll start covering some of our MRNA profits, which is $1.50, $2 in the money. Let's go. All right, enough of these. Let's go start taking profits on this bad boy. MRNA, it's a big time in the money. Congratulations for those of you who did get short in front of 349.50. Looks like the high 349.57 exactly. For those of you who likes to be, you know, really technical about it, but yeah, 349.50, and we gave it that risk of 350, which never got tested. So let's go MRNA to the downside, smoking the shorts. Obviously, sir shorts a lot today, and as always, big time winner. Let's go.
Black Friday day, and we have a super chat from Ronaldo Vergara. SOPA selling with a loss of $2,000. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you for a super chat, Rolando. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it. And as I understand right, it's a negative day on SOPA for Rolando. Sorry for that, and thanks for sharing. We send you all the support and all the love. And also, Prad, I haven't checked it yet, but Dominic Famularo set as a ticker METX.
METX. Let's go check out METX. I just was checking RIVN to see if RIVN's coming all the way back, and it looks like it wants to. So let me just throw out my order at the price points that I would like to get short back again, and then we'll circle back to METX. So, okay, let's go check out METX, Mr. Famularo, the Tony Stark himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Penny stock over here. Penny stock currently trading at around 37 cents or so. You know, volume 15 million shares. Obviously, low volume day overall on the market. But even though there's a low volume day overall in the market, we have stocks that are trading 88. I guess that's SQQ. But let's move to BFRI, 61 million shares. CCL, 52 million shares. So even on a half day, people are waking up and are ready to trade the red day over here and make some money, which is good. You know, Greg's actually in that territory. I don't think he wanted to come today, but because the market was red, he got up and he made sure he's here, you know, and that's part of the job, just making sure you're in the chair, ready to make that money, ready to trade. Showing up is half the job. All right, METX, 3% up to the top side, 15 million shares overall, bouncing off of VWAP, looks like off of 35 cents, and then currently the high day being 0.379. Let's see where it wants to find support on the way down. I can see support being established at 0.365, and obviously if that breaks, it's not too far to the downside to go test the VWAP and then see if what volume comes back into the top side. Once again, I'd like to remind all of you, very, very low day on volume and a half day. So can't expect big moves coming in for the rest of the day. You know, we're about to get into that zone where if once people go for lunchtime, you know, the chance of them coming back are very low. So if whatever money people are going to make, it's going to be around these times. And if volume is depreciating in stocks, the chance of it picking back up is very low. Yes, Arun, I will be. Let me actually quickly, yes, Ms. V.
If there is not enough volume in the markets today, can we bring volume to the like button, please? We have 2,900 people watching. Memes and movers are live today only for 1 hour, and we have so much less time to get those 1,000 likes. But guys, we'd really appreciate if you support. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, happy very Christmas Eve. Very eve of Christmas. I mean, just please support the community and go along on the like button.
All right, so real quick, I need to just do this. Hold up. All right, awesome. And let's go into METX is done, and we're going into MARA has been melting, NRXP. All right, awesome. Just ignore these positions, guys. I'll just do this for us so you guys don't see that, and then you guys just see this, because then it'll be way too many positions in front of your eyes. You can just ignore all that. Valeriia, what's Valeriia trading? Valeriia, are you trading?
Guys, as I told you earlier, I wasn't being able to trade in my favorite period of time, which is at the open. So I tried to get into this level into the long trade at 10.97. Stock went against me. This is my stop loss, and here I'm looking for another long opportunity.
Real quick, I just need to clarify some things. All right, cool. Yeah, let's just send it to Arun real quick. Which one is Arun? Are you in Neil's
Sean.
seat?
I'm in
Sean's
Sean's
seat.
seat. That's me. That's right. Okay, let's take a quick take a look because I wanted to come over here because as we're talking, European close is coming up, and that's why I wanted to bring it over here because in terms of movement, expecting volatility, we talked about this before we went off air, and there's going to be a little bit more than expected. Well, guess what's happening here? Futures now at bouncing off day lows, but we're just bouncing off this 85. We took out 95s, 97 I think was the bounce low before we went all the way up to 18. So volatility is picking up. It makes sense.
Check microphone.
Mike's here. Can you guys not hear me? Who turned off my mic?
Not me. Maybe
take
we'll
it
go
back.
to Neil.
You can try me. I don't even have my mic on, but I'm actually trading. What I'm trying to get at is like you are getting some volume spikes in Europe. I'm trading that NRXP as it came back in here after reopen. I also have Moderna too, by the way, Prad. So I'm with you there. And I took shares out in front of 346. I think you can hold the rest into VWAP maybe, but this NRXP looks like it's going to be an interesting one below VWAP itself. When it just failed at 750, 760, I did jump into it for the first time to the south side, but I got to have tight stops. If it breaks VWAP again, I'd be getting out of that. As Moderna retests 350, I think it's going to be put to the test. I actually favor a reload on Moderna. I guess the market coming down the way that it is, I'm going to favor a reload on Moderna if we get an opportunity to take that trade. I don't know if you guys can actually, I don't know what's going on, but if you guys can show my screen, if you can even see. I just got some out in this NRXP in front of $7. That's starting to come back in. If it breaks 7 even, I want to see if this thing can possibly halt down, but I do want to scalp some out in front of that price range. And I know you guys aren't seeing I don't know if you guys are even seeing my board here, or not my board, my charts, but we're back up to 349 on Moderna, and I want to reload this puppy. So if it gets back up to like that 49 price, or even like a 48.8, like something along those lines where it's not quite testing the same high that it put in at 349.50, but just more shallow of that, then I would reload in here, still be hunting for VWAP, and then see what happens, because this market's really starting to crater. And in Moderna, it's done pretty well, but I kind of feel like if we level off and when the volume dies down, which I expect it to once Europe closes, I expect the volume to really die down, that's when you can see a pullback. So the timing of this feels pretty sweet to me as I'm going to ring the register on some more shares of that NRXP, which looks pretty good. But Moderna might not give me that fill at 49, unfortunately. Some people saying RIVN popping off there. That's one that's been off my radar. I was like a one and done on RIVN and then moved over to one to have a look at Moderna. But wow, yeah, RIVN just broke that 113. 113 was a pretty big level to the south side. But here comes Moderna at 350. It just broke and got to 12s or so. Oh, area stop for me. That's a fail break. So I'm going to jump back into the shares that one. And again, on a day like today, area stops for me over hard stops. That's just the way I would prefer to be able to play it, guys. So I'm back in front of that 350. It went to 350.15 and immediately rejected that price. So it looks like that's going to be a good one to the short side because that's a fail break at 350. That traps them. One of the best ways to get a short position is when you're trapping some of those longs. I don't know what Luke is doing over there. But let us know. I know, Brad, you're a little bit busy right here. We're falling on the NRXP, but we have not broken 7. I did not get back in. There we go. I did not quite get back into that MRNA because I wasn't fast enough. I mean, I crossed to 349.64 on that failed break and actually couldn't catch a fill, but this one could fall back into VWAP. I got a bid down at 337.50 or so. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that and now start to play this by ear. I do want more shares because it was a failed break, but I don't think I want them at 46, 47. I'll probably want them at 48.5 or so, a little bit closer to the 349 that I got in the first time. So that's starting to work out. And then I was mentioning NRXP and you guys couldn't see my charts. This is NRXP here, that little rollover after the halt down. I just took some shares out on the south side of 680, still holding half the position here, and ooh, there's a buyer. There's a buyer at 680, so I'm gonna see if I can't got another leg out there at 687. and then hang on to the final third of that position just in case it starts to come back in. But I didn't want any part of shorting this on the way up. I wanted to see it actually capitulate, halt down, and then hold resistance on the reopen, right? So it reopens, tries to bounce up, fails through about 750. It wicked up to 787, but trust me, it failed at 750 if you're looking close enough, and then it drops below 7 even. At this point, I move my stop down to about the 765. I wouldn't give it to 8 and let the rest ride. If it looks like it's halting down, I want to jettison this trade for sure. But NRXP, you want to trade what's moving. That reload on Moderna would have been gold. Now it's at 345. I think we could see that 335. Like this could be like a $10 to $15 winner by the end of the session. Prad?
All right, yeah, we are back. Looks like I got stopped on multiple stocks. So RIVN is one of them. RIVN obviously ripping to the moon over there. And MRNA being the other one. I wasn't really watching MRNA because I was busy sending out some orders on other markets. So MRNA got stopped out on that, and I was watching, or I was listening to Neil talk, but obviously wasn't quick enough on pulling it up and getting back short. So missed that move to the downside MRNA. So if it gets back to the 350-ish or so, I will try to get back short again because that 350 was a weak break. So we'll see how it behaves in front of 340, or does it go back to 340? So that kind of sucks. We turned our day to negative because of Rivian, and we lost the opportunity to short MRNA back again. So now we're looking for the opportunity on Rivian to go short in front of 115 or 116. So we'll see how Rivian behaves in front of those two numbers. Pretty surprised to see that production was cut, and multiple reasons for MRNA to not do what it's doing. Not MRNA. Why do I keep saying that? Rivian to not do what it's doing. So I'm pretty agitated right now, I guess it should be the word, to seeing this overall move. We flushed off the open and then the overall move today, so pretty angry off of this move. So we'll see if we can get back short in front of 115. And if I'm wrong on this trade, obviously we're done for the day. We don't want to be trading the stock anymore because it doesn't make sense for what the moves are happening. All right, we'll go to LGVN. Let's go see what LGVN is doing. Not something that I was trading today, but I was watching or listening to Neil and Arun talk about it. So let's see how it is right now. It looks like 40.97, 41 or so being the high of the day. It did halt a couple times today, and now it looks like it wants to go test around VWAP. Currently breaking above VWAP slightly, but obviously low on the volume end after halting. So let's see if anything ends up coming out of LGVN to the top side. Today down 14% and on SSR. I'm going to guess most stocks are on SSR today because of the overall move in the market. So QQQ made a nice little pop off of 391 to 392, and that could have been the reason why Rivian just decided to rip the shorts off today and just go to the moon. And that was absolutely crazy. I should have probably got back in heavier short at 114, but the bag that I have, I guess I'm just going to hold on to it on the way down. Let's see how we behave to a 111.
Talk about ISPC yet?
No.
ISPC is on our watch list, guys, and stock is up more than 128% right now. It just keep going, and I recommend all of you to subscribe to our free daily watch list, ISPC, right here. There are news that followed that great jump to the upside. The company announced on Monday it won a government contract for COVID-19 related research. So I'll send you the link, subscribe, sign up for free, and see all the biggest movers of the day on this list. And also, as I usually say, my favorite part is a watchlist archive. You can go all the way to the March 2021 and see all the watch lists from there.
Thank you, Miss V. Yeah, so were you doing that over there today? Watch list?
No, over there. We decided that I'm gonna move to Brandon's desk for the morning show, so I'm kind of more involved with what guys says. I know you'll miss
You're supposed to be my good luck.
I know.
You're my good luck charm. No wonder I was losing today.
Really?
No, I was up today, but
see?
but you're my good luck charm.
That's what I was thinking. I knew that you were winning today. The first day I moved out.
Come on, no. I got lucky, but you're my good luck charm. I need you next to me, Miss V. We gotta talk to Sean and Neil and put you back here, mainly so I can flirt with you more. But yes, we need you back here.
Fight for me.
Yes, we will. We'll go to war. All right. What happened to Airbnb? Airbnb is not having a good time, is it? So obviously with the Delta variant coming out, and Delta, I guess, is another variant now, Sigma. I don't know what this variant is labeled in the one that's coming out of Africa, but because of that variant, obviously it's not really having a good time overall. Even after the earnings came out and they kind of did not really do much. They went to try and go test all-time highs, but they didn't even properly go to all-time highs. I think they got rejected off of 110 or so. Let me see. Some of my prints are coming in on a different market. 1 win, 2 win, 1 loser. All right, cool. Let them just come in and we'll just deal with it. Whatever our PNL is our PNL. Yeah, let's go back to Airbnb. I was just trying to throw out targets on RIVN there. So because of that, obviously, if it's not going to go test all-time highs and actually manage to break out of all-time high after earnings, so market's not going to accept it, obviously. And when the COVID is coming back, or the fear of COVID and the fear of the world getting shut down again, the airports being closed again, and all that. So it's probably going to stop investors to put more money back into Airbnb, which is obviously one of those stocks that take advantage of tourism and so on. And that's my idea. That's my logic on Airbnb. That's why it's getting completely demolished to the downside. Let's see if I made any money in that market. Wow, I made absolutely nothing. I love it. All right, where we going? Mr. Steal Your Girl live on YouTube. That's right. Mr. Trey Songs was his name. Mr. Steal Your Girl. All right, that's enough of Airbnb. Let's go to Affirm. Something that we haven't traded today. I know, right? Wow,
Oh, wow.
Prad. Thank you, Miss V, for saying that. Yeah, oh, wow, Prad and Affirm. What are those shots? What are the chances, right? That's because he missed the 130 long. I missed the 130 long. Did not have any, reason to push or chase the long, because the volume was under 1 million off the open. So low volume, it broke my barrier, and I did not want to chase it, so no trades on it. Obviously, I wanted to short near 140, but Affirm is turning around 136, and I missed that opportunity too. So it looks like we're gonna range trade between 136 and 132, 131, and if that opportunity comes back up, why not take it again? Obviously, only 20 minutes left for memes and movers today, sadly. Short day for the overall market, so short day for memes and movers, but you guys go right into the closing show, which is also, I think, short because it's only 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, so 1 hour today, not 2 hours, and you'll be able to go trade with Brandon, Arun, and Neil.
And that's a good point. That's why, guys, please. Oh. I screwed. What happened to my system? Oh my god. My stream deck is updating. Hopefully yours is fine. Anyways, what I was trying to say before screwing the stream, please smash the like button. We already got more than 500, which is great, but it would be so nice if we can get 1,000 even on the day when we stream for 1 hour. It's back to you. What's going on with
I'm
your
just trying to
face?
make a joke in the chat about what you just said. She will screw the stream, but not me. All right, cool. Let's go back into
What? Screw has double meaning?
Yes, it does.
I thought like you can screw a nail
Yeah, screw
into
has
the
double
wall.
meanings though. So everything has double meanings, Miss V. That's why you gotta be
English.
that's why you gotta be very careful with the chat, Miss V. Very careful about the terminology, and very careful around me too. You're gonna just give me a lob to dunk. I'm gonna dunk. I have to slam dunk, right? Come on, the chat loves it. She doesn't like it.
That's why guys took me back over there, because they were feeling your influence on me.
Probably. That's probably it. All right, let's go back into the market a little bit. No. MRNA. Let's go see what MRNA is doing. Like 340 and still continue to go downside. So I missed my short opportunity. Let's go Neil for making that decision on the fly, seeing that it was a weak break, jumping right back in. That was the short that I wanted. We could very well go to 340 right now, go test 340, and if 340 ends up breaking, actually I'm gonna say 338 or so. What is this? 339, 338 or so. If we don't find support under 340 to around 338, 339, then I don't see 350 breaking today, and we're probably gonna go sideways for the rest of the day. And like I said, reiteration a little bit. 20 minutes left into memes and movers. That means only 1 hour and 20 minutes left in the market. Not gonna expect 400, but this is Moderna we're talking about. Prad actually runs the HR department at Day Trade the World. Yeah, imagine if I'm the one running DTTW's HR department. Yikes, bro. Yikes. All right, no.
No.
All right, where we're going to too many Simpson chat. Ah, it's all right, man. You know, everyone's just having fun. Everyone's just having a little jolly old good time, wrapping off the weekend. Any plans for the weekend, Miss V? Any spa dates again?
Not really.
No?
Honestly, nothing. Nothing. What about you?
What else? Guess. Take a wild guess. What's gonna go? Yeah.
Play games.
Again.
Play games.
And.
Walk with your dog once.
And.
Sleep.
What about food? I gotta eat.
You gotta do many stuff, but
I gotta eat
I'm not getting into that details. You know, just like general.
What, did you eat turkey yesterday?
No.
No. Okay. My mom made some nice Indian food, so I just called that a little turkey dinner for myself, and I ate that. Thank you, Mom, for making some nice pav bhaji. For whoever knows what pav bhaji is, that's some delicious Indian food right there. Maggi noodles. What the? All right, let's go check what our tech stocks are doing, and then we'll go to memes. Nvidia,
Oh,
yeah.
it's not a tech stock?
It is, it is. I just didn't hear what you said, and it took me a while to recognize what you said. Apple, let's go see what Apple's down 2.5% right now, trying to go back towards VWAP. Overall market's also rebounding to the top side a little bit. So QQQ's bounced off of 391 and now above 392. SPYs are bouncing off of around 458 and are above 495 and 459. What am I saying? And Apple finding support in front of 157 and going towards VWAP. Let's go check out what Nvidia is doing. Nvidia is I believe, what did I just read about Nvidia not too long ago? It's like it wasn't just about Nvidia. It's the fact that how we are having down days in the market and we're having down days in the overall tech sector. But the way people are looking at it is a real funny way. It's like, stocks are on a Black Friday discount. Stocks are on a time to buy the dip. So no one's really scared about the downside, which is great, which means, January, when more money is going to be pumped into the market, if people think that way, then maybe investors think that way too, and more money just comes into the stock market, and we just start going higher and higher, make more all-time highs. Because, Jerome Powell back in the chair, the printer don't stop, the ink cartridge got put inside the printer again. Brrr, just keep the money printer going, baby, all the way to the moon. We'll see if that ends up playing that way, obviously. But yeah, so today, Nvidia down 3%. Let's go check what AMD is doing. AMD should also be down. Yeah, there we go, down about 2.5% also with 23 million shares. So if AMD ends up going to 100 anytime soon, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, I'm going to actually buy some shares this time.
Prad, are you aware of BFRI?
BFRI, not really. Let's go check out.
Stock has been multiple times halted today on the day, and it's up now 45%.
Yeah. Real quick, real rugged DIY. It's not just me, my friend. I got people helping me. I got the beautiful Miss V throwing out the news call outs for me. I actually don't even have any news scanners on my thing because Miss V is my go-to trustee on that side. So credit to everyone over here at the Trader TV family. Everyone helps each other out. It's not just one person doing the show. So Miss V also deserves that credit, my friend.
Thank you.
And let's go back to your 340 test on MRNA. Do I want to go long? Not really. I'll wait for a little bit to the downside on MRNA. So thank you all out of MRNA longs. Wow, nice, insane long on MRNA for Jude Fernando there. Let me go to RIVN real quick and start trying to take some more profits because the stock is, going down a little bit more. And yeah, we'll just throw that target over there and we'll ride it to the downside. Now let's go back to the stock that we were previously at, BFRI. So BFRI did halt around 10:03 today. Yeah, it halted around 10:03 today, and a very slight print above halt, and then immediately, came back down to around what, $6.50 or so, and found support around that price and immediately above VWAP. Now trying to go see if we can go test $8. The pattern is still lower, higher highs and higher lows so far, even though it kind of changed over here. We're still seeing the overall pattern of higher highs and higher lows, so that could indicate a $8 test again or a $8 break if volume comes back in. We out here. Who's out here? Oh, Console Wars is out here. Prad, that guy who likes to short because he wants to go against the crowd. Listen, man, it's not like that, okay? And really, it's honestly not like that. It's just I find it easier to find setups to go short on than to go long on. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, maybe I'm just a bear trader, and that's the first thing my mind goes to is what can go wrong. And actually, there might be a reason why. It's because I used to be a QA tester. I used to test software, and my job was literally sit there and think of ideas the software could mess up and test that software in that way. So the first thing I can do is just look for how the company can mess up. What Twitter post is the CEO going to make that's going to drop the stock? What article is going to come out that's going to mess with the price? I don't know why. I just immediately go into the negative side first, and then I work my way out of it to the positive side. If I can find something positive about the stock, then I cannot stop talking positive, like Corsair, like DraftKings, like PayPal, right? I cannot stop thinking positive about them. I don't want to go short on them, and that's why you'll never see me shorting those stocks. Prad found 250 bugs today. I'm logging them, baby. I'm logging those bugs. All right, where are we going to? Do you think NIO is getting delisted? Ooh. Wow. Ooh, that's a big question, my friend. Obviously, I know no crystal ball, no 8-ball. I cannot really answer that question, but the chances are high. You know, if they're gonna delist DIDI, what's gonna stop them from delisting BABA, JD, and other stocks? Obviously, DIDI has a reason why. They're saying security breaches and whatnot. So you know, that could be the main reason, or there could be more behind it. So tomorrow, let's say NIO comes out with a security breach of some sort, and CCP doesn't like it. They're most likely going to go for that delist, right? So you know, anything is possible, man. You can't really guess on that side, because the way they run stuff is completely different than how we run stuff. What happens if you own a stock that's getting delisted? So if you own a stock that's getting delisted, obviously you're going to have to first contact your broker, figure out how long you have to liquidate that, or obviously, you know, I'm guessing a little bit based off of what I've heard Sean and Neil talk to you guys about this. I've never had to deal with this, but I think the first person you have to always go to is your broker. Figure out how your broker is going to manage that position, how they're going to liquidate it. Are they going to give you money or you know, whatever they got to do to figure that out. Your broker is the best person. They work for you, not against you. That theory is out there that they're against you and they're out to get your money, but they work for you guys. MRNA and VWAP. Let's go check out MRNA. MRNA back to what? All right, we're going long.
Gosh.
What the heck? What's up, Miss V?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We're going long in front of MRNA over here. MRNA, that's crazy. It's going to just drop like a rock to VWAP. Let's go long in front of 335, 330-ish or so. I'm going to risk like around 332 bottom. Obviously, we're you know, going down a little bit more, but we'll see if we can go back to 340, get that nice long scalp in front of MRNA over here. RIVN still dropping to the downside, which is good, and you know, we have our targets. I think I don't have any more targets actually, so I need to start throwing some new ones. I'll do 110.25 if they're gonna give that to me. I'll just take this. Why am I haggling for 25 cents? Come on, just give that to me, and then we'll take 109, and we'll just actually hold that last bit. Oh, wow, MRNA, what the? Oh, all right. Oh, no.
Are you buying back?
I went long, but I'm just trying to see what Moderna wants to do here. So my average is pretty bad, 333 to be flat. Let's see if we can rock over 333. There we go. Moderna now on the high side. We're trying to see if we can go all the way to 340 or so. How much are we in the money? We're 60 cents in the money, almost $1 in the money. There we go. There we go, Moderna. This is what we're talking about. We'll take off a 50 bag from there, and we'll keep rocking to the high side. Let's see if we can keep going to, come on, no, don't go back down. You want to go higher. You know you want to bounce off that VWAP. You want to go test at 335. You want to go test at 340. You don't want to go downside. Moderna, come on. You're the best stock in the world. You solve. Okay, maybe I'll stop there before I keep going further and taking claims that they probably don't want me to take claims about. But come on, you want to go back to those 340s. You actually want to go to 400 so I can parade on you about how bad of your company is and how I want to short you again. So let's take you back to 340. Obviously not today, but let's just take you back to 340. We're $3 in the money right now on this position. We're back on the day. We're actually probably back to where we originally were. So I got to start taking some profits before Greg messages me. Miss V, you want to take over for a bit?
Absolutely, guys. European markets closed around 20 minutes ago, so those are very negative. Europe, it's one of the most negative days for Europe in more than a year, and I would say France is among top decliners. Anyways, everyone is down, and absolutely the reason for that is the new COVID-19 variant.
Thank you, Miss V. Yeah, the South Americans are not American, South African variant. Did they have a name for it yet?
Not yet, I
No?
believe. No.
Okay. So yeah, well, let's see what mathematical is it? I don't know what they're called. Greeks. What Greek they assign to this one? Zoom? Oh, NU. Okay. Oh, okay. NU variant. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll confirm that for sure. RIVN. Let's go see what RIVN is doing. I think I'm just pulling the same two tickers. So if you guys have anything you want me to pull up, let me see. PayPal, let's pull up PayPal. Obviously, we love PayPal over here. Sean talks about PayPal all the time. I'm very sad to see PayPal under 200. But that just means Black Friday sale, buy the dip, go long, and ride it back above 200, right? So PayPal is in one of those categories where I want to buy dips with DraftKings, PayPal, Corsair. Moderna is still ripping. Let's go. So 335 actually broke. So if I don't take profits here, that would be pretty, stupid of me. So there we go. One more profit kicked in. We want to ride it back to 340. So let me just layer some targets here, guys, because I don't want to, end up watching the stock go up and come back down and not have any profits on the way up, right? So let me just throw up some profits all the way to 340, and then we can just completely flip off the stock and go do something else. Okay, we're going. Thanks to China. Yeah, thank you, China. Thank you. Obviously, I don't want to say thank you, coronavirus, but that news is helping us buy the dips. Like last time, if you bought the dips when coronavirus started, the pandemic started, oh man, was it lucrative. Like stocks immediately rebounded to the highs not too long ago, and right now we're actually watching the fruition of those dip buy longs, right? Moderna trying to come back to the downside. Are you gonna actually break the lows here is the question, or not lows, but these supports over here around 320, 330. All right. MRNA rejected hard. Yeah, big hard rejection over there on Moderna. Let's see what ends up happening on the stock. Obviously, still above VWAP, which is good. A couple questions that I was answering on Twitter Spaces yesterday actually were how to use VWAP, and I had to rewatch our YouTube video on how to use VWAP. I think Miss V is gonna. Are you gonna do that?
Absolutely.
I knew what Miss V is gonna do right away too. That's good. See, Miss V, she's smart, bro. She's on a next level than you guys. That's why she's here. All right.
Wow.
So yeah, I was watching that video last night, just so I could talk to those Twitter Spaces. And in there, the key point is hedge funds get graded on how far away from VWAP do they buy or do they sell. So every time when the stock comes to VWAP, that's the kind of the reason why you'll see buying coming in. You'll see the stocks bounce off of it. And there you go. There's the video. You can watch that video because there's a better explanation in there than the one I can give you, honestly. But yeah, we have tons of educational content like that. I'm actually starting to go to Twitter Spaces, so I'll probably start hosting Twitter Spaces too. If you guys have any questions about trading or technical analysis, come by, go follow me on Twitter, and come hang out in those spaces and ask some questions. Obviously, if I don't know if Bleeda Empire is here, but if you are, you remember what happened yesterday. This guy was trying to scam people and sell his course while I was just sitting there spitting knowledge for free, and he kicked me out of the chat because he was trying to sell and I'm giving away his course for free. So yeah, I got kicked out of that chat. That was fun though. I enjoyed being kicked out. I enjoyed being the villain of that chat a little bit. All right, back to stock market, back to our amazing YouTube live show that I was spreading out there on Twitter for us. Now trying to go back above 336, sorry. Trying to go back above there. Still above VWAP on Moderna, so good. Let's go, Moderna. Oil crashed because of variant. Yeah, I don't really trade oils or resources like that, so I can't really pinpoint exactly why oil fell, but it could involve something to do with India. It could involve something to do with obviously Saudi Arabia, Russia, and the variant. Zoom possible rejection around 230, back to 222 watching. Let's go check out Zoom. Whoa, Zoom absolutely ripping. What? Let's go, Jude Fernando. I know you were long right around 220 or so, and I missed that long opportunity. I hope you're still holding this insane move to the upside. Absolutely love seeing this stock rip. It is a stay-at-home play that's kind of panning out on this position, so I can understand why it's ripping. But at the same time, you guys remember when the earnings came out, it wasn't pretty, right? It wasn't pretty when the earnings came out, so I'm not really that bullish on Zoom, but we'll see where the market takes it because of the variant.
Just 5 minutes until the end of memes and movers. That's why, guys, I encourage you, please make sure you like this video. We're actually doing really great. 600 likes so far, first 56 minutes. Anyways, I really want to cover this. Nick W sent us a super chat. AHPI and BFRI took breakout of BVAP, then for a retest of high and possible breakout. Can we take a look at AHPI?
Yeah. For sure, AHPI 77% up today while the market's bleeding. So I like it. Good to see that we found a stock that's actually up to the moon. Good timing, Miss V, as always. To the moon, reaping. Yeah, can we get a reaping? Because we haven't. I don't think we've got a reaping all day today.
AHPI is reaping.
Thank you, Miss V.
Busing. Going to the moon.
Yes, Miss V. Yes, keep going. We want encore. But yeah,
it's a winner.
Oh, let's go. That's what we're talking about. The chat, guys. If you're not hitting the like button for all these, she just gave you 4 in a row out there. If you're not hitting the like button, ooh, I'm gonna find you guys. All right. AHPI though, here we go. Big volume candles. I think that might just be second highest of the day right there, allowing the stock to be above VWAP still. Continue going to the ascent to the $10 or so. And obviously not much time left for memes and movers. You guys are gonna get ported right over to the closing show, and hopefully they covered in that one for you guys, because this one is actually moving. It's a mover, baby. Prad is making fun of Miss V.
Never.
What? I'm not making fun of her. I'm just gonna ignore what you just said. You're crazy. If you haven't liked the video, you have no soul. That's exactly right. I kind of sold my soul to the devil, I'll be honest. But yeah, if you're not liking the video, you have no soul, my friend. 350 for that Prad grin and win push. What does that even mean, my friend? 350 what? 350. What are we talking about? I'm kind of lost, I'll be honest. But yeah, sure, 350. Hey, Prad, Zenga, ZNGA. let's wrap it off with Zanga here because we are about to be 2 minutes left and we're going to start heading out over here on the memes and movers side anyways. But yeah, Zanga, ZNGA, wow, another ripper, 2% move to the top side. Obviously, not sure what the news is or the catalyst is. Maybe it's something to do with the Apple stuff. Last time they moved on that news, so not sure what the news is on right now for Zanga, but obviously ripping to the moon. Moderna just gave me another profit target. Another profit target? What is going on? How did I just get 2 profit targets in 3 seconds there? Moderna, let's go check out. My profit targets were like $1 apart from each other. How did I just get 2 profits? Because Moderna is ripping. There we go. That's why. Let's keep on going to 340 or so. I'm going to actually take off my 340 target and only get out at 339 because I don't have too much size left. So we'll see if Moderna is going to give me that and we're going to hold the rest for the rest of the day. And yeah, let's go to Two-Face.
Crazy, just
Two-Pape. I said Two-Face, but I meant Two-Pip.
That's okay. Just 1 minute left until Arun, Neil, and Brendan will take you in their hands for 1 hour. Prad, can you give us a real quick update what you are looking into that last hour of the day today?
I'll be honest. On nothing. I'm gonna probably take my profits, call it a day, go home, Miss V. And you know, I'm up. I'm back up on the day. So why struggle, right?
Congratulations.
Yeah, why struggle? I'll just go home probably.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, guys, again, thank you for giving us more than 736 likes. Literally in 1 hour. It's a great record. Thank you for spending. It was so fast.
How much was it?
736.
How many viewers did we have?
2,700.
I'll
still.
take it. You know what? We'll say 1,011 days in a row.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll take it.
Thank you, team. Have fun. And me and Prad will see you on Monday.
Paka paka.
Paka paka.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Welcome to an abbreviated Black Friday edition of The Close. We'll be with you right through to 1 o'clock when the markets close. Yeah, the markets close, if you hadn't heard, in an hour, less than an hour now. Let's have a look at how things are shaping up heading into the final hour here. 2.25% for the S&P. This is the lowest level for the Dow right now, 2.7%. Since October, early October, that is. 1.74 there for the NASDAQ to the downside as well. If anything is showing